Wow, welcome back to another episode of Find Your Beach, the only podcast hosted by two married comedians.
That's just a flat out lie.
That's not.
Yeah, it is.
Nope, because...
Bonnie and Rich.
All right.
I don't know if... Are Bobby and Kalela
No, they're
married?
not, so that doesn't count.
They're living in sin?
Yep.
Who else?
I bet you were going to throw out Natasha and Moshe.
Natasha and
also
Moshe.
not.
They are married.
Bert and Christina. I said comedians.
Bert and Christina. You
Sorry.
mean Tom and Christina?
Tom and Christina.
Yeah.
None of those people are podcasters, and that is it.
They're not really married? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
they are married, but they don't do comedy anymore. They podcast.
No, they definitely do comedy. They do comedy
Yeah.
on levels that we have not done comedy.
That we dream of doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although
So,
you've been doing some
welcome
pretty
to
big...
Find Your Beach, the
Jeez.
least successful podcast
The least successful podcast.
with two married comedians.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Up
not...
top.
I don't actually
Woo!
think that's true.
Yep.
'Cause I'm sure there's a married couple-
We've been married the least amount of time.
Okay.
We don't do theaters.
Nope.
We don't really even tour. I mean, we have,
Babe,
dates
do you have
here
to
and
be
there.
so negative?
I'm not. Okay, first of all, how fucking dare you?
Wow.
How dare you
Could you
turn
just-
this around on me?
Can you just be a little optimistic sometimes and just trust that it's going to happen?
I'll shit on your head. I will wait until you're sleeping and shit on your head.
I just don't know why you're focusing on only the things that we're not doing.
I want you guys to know that he's doing an impression of me right now that is devastating. He's turned the tables somehow
Yeah.
over a joke.
Yeah.
Over a joke that I made. Guys, welcome to Find Your Beach. We got some new reviews this week.
We do.
Let's go to the reviews, folks. Guys in the back, we are getting some new reviews. Can you zoom in because I'm blind.
I'll do it. I'll do
an
this
old
because
blind woman.
we got this one from Call the Cops.
What?
It's not fair.
No,
that-
that's not the name of the guy. First of all, Call the Cops is what the review says, the headline
okay,
of the
sorry.
review.
Unicorn Home.
Thank you. That's their birth name.
I love how it was very important to differentiate between Call the Cops and Unicorn Home. Okay,
Listen.
so this is titled Call the Cops from Unicorn Home. It's not fair that these two people are so funny, creative, and charming. Yeah, it's not fair.
It isn't fair.
And sorry.
And that's the way the world works.
Sorry for you.
Sorry that it's hard for you,
Have we read this?
But
Andy?
go ahead, call the cops, see what happens. I'll tell you what, Andy's going to act like a waiter got his order wrong. That's how Andy reacts when the cops get upset with him.
Oh, also, somebody just posted this like a couple times ago. They said that thing about please reorder your podcast. Mm-hmm. I've reordered it.
We've reordered the podcast.
I've reordered
and
it.
we've updated the artwork.
Yeah, all it took was Googling. It's funny that every single thing that you need to do on the internet or with a technical thing, I mean, literally every answer to everything in the world is on the internet.
Yeah.
Like right now, if you have a 1985 Nissan Z, you can find out how to replace the brake pads in a second. And people will be like, I don't know. And it's like, you just Google. Just hit Google. Google exactly what you need. And there will be a sad person in Michigan doing exactly what you need to do.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Next review.
Andy and Rosie forever.
Okay.
This
This podcast has to be one of the best things that I've ever discovered on the internet.
I seriously love these guys and have absolutely formed a parasocial relationship with them because they make me laugh so.
Laugh so much.
Nope, it just ends at so. And I like it. It's kind of poetic.
I think we already read this one, didn't we?
Yeah, but why not read it again?
It says a non-listener.
A non-listener.
A non-listener.
Not like...
Anon, as in anonymous, not someone who doesn't listen to the podcast.
This is a review from somebody who does not listen to this podcast.
It's my
All right,
favorite.
those are our two most recent ones.
Yeah, and guys, we're getting up there with the reviews. You guys have been great. So if
Thank you.
you are listening to the podcast every week, or even if you listen to the podcast once a month, take some time, head over to iTunes, leave us a review. I know we say it every week, but it does make a fucking difference. It lets people know about this podcast. It blows up our spot all over Apple, and we need that. We need it.
We need our spot to be blown.
We need our spots blown.
We need to blow.
Blow on our spots.
Blow on our spots.
Okay. Also, we do have a Patreon. If you guys want another episode of the podcast every week, you can hit up the Patreon, www.patreon.com/findyourbeach. We also offer bad advice at the end of every episode. Just text us at 917-540-8395. And
or you can write us at fybpod@gmail.com.
Yep. Or you can, and also you can watch this podcast on YouTube if that's the way you watch podcasts. I don't. I've never watched a podcast in my life.
Yeah.
But some people do it that way. Actually, a lot of people do it that way. And I don't know.
God bless them.
I mean, listen, it's made our job a lot fucking harder. But if it makes the people happy,
that's all we care about.
That's all we give a shit about.
We'll be devastated.
We're going to put off having children to keep our YouTube subscribers happy.
And that seems fair.
And reasonable.
Speaking of which, we do have some new members of the Patreon, some new beaches. I would like to welcome Apt Keyboard. She is a Mahalo member. Welcome to the beach, Apt Keyboard.
Welcome. Weird name.
And
love that you are traveling under a pseudonym.
Sam. Nice and easy. Welcome to the beach, Sam.
We've got Apt Keyboard and Sam.
And also Cody. Hey, Sam, Cody, thanks for having easy things to say as names.
Yeah.
And then also, I wanted to say, I just wanted to read Apt Keyboard's comment. I keep almost posting ranting, bitchy comments on y'all's videos, and then I remember that you guys might actually read my comments, LOL. I think that was a slight dig to be like,
that is not even a slight dig. That's a, hey, you guys infuriate me.
Love what y'all do. I'm trying to convert all my friends. Come to Seattle. Well, there's good news. We will be in Seattle hosting New Year's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be bringing in the new year, 2022, this year.
At
Laughs Comedy Club.
There you go.
On Roosevelt Ave.
Okay, but they didn't need to know the street name, Andy. Just Laughs Comedy Club Seattle.
Honestly, if you don't make it, I don't know the number of the building, so I completely understand. If you can't make it, totally understand. I fucked up.
It's on him. It's
right?
on him.
I'll
Listen,
try to get it next week.
Again, the answers are on the internet. But if you can't check that, it's really on Andy to let you know the exact phone number and address of the club. Also, oh fuck, what was I gonna say? I'm curious what these rants are about. Because I'm like, please leave a rant under the video, okay? That is how the algorithm works. I don't care if you write under all of our videos, you guys stink and I hate you.
You guys suck giant dicks, and I'm talking fucking Dr. Manhattan.
Like, bring a suitcase to carry it with you, dick.
Yeah, you guys have you guys suck Washington Monument level dicks.
Chrysler Building cock.
Yeah, you guys, honestly, like a spaceship that could pierce the earth is not as big as the dick you suck.
Like a cobra with a wingspan. Like a fictional creature from a swamp. That's how big the dick is you suck. I'm just getting creative over here.
Yeah,
you can do whatever you want over there.
You have to keep it phallic.
If you want to be on the reasonable side of the podcast, stay over there. The line here between our chairs, this is the funny side. Okay? You stay on that side, which is the bad side. And the bad side. The bad side.
The bad side.
The side that thinks eating sand is funny.
That is funny.
No.
Eat some sand. Tell me it's not funny. Eat some sand.
I will.
Let's go. We're driving to Coney Island
I will eat some sand.
We're driving to Coney Island right now. You eat some sand and not think it's funny.
Can we do a video where we eat sand?
Yeah, of course.
A sand eating contest? People are literally going to be like, these two met because they're both challenged. Like the people are gonna be like, I realize they're not in love. They just found someone who will do this shit with them.
Yeah, we're both living in our trauma, and this is the only way we know how to exist. And luckily, we're like Benny and June. We found somebody with the same intellectual abilities.
It's just it's I am Sam for Gen Z.
Closeted, gay, autistic people. Two people that are so damaged they can't just live openly.
I would love it if Love on the Spectrum reached out.
Yeah, if you guys could get a hold of us. My back is flexing right now. I'm so uncomfortable with all of the accuracy of my own self flagellation.
Yeah.
Rosebud, moving on to another thing. We did recently celebrate.
Moving on to another thing.
Rosebud.
Shifting to the next subject.
Segue. That's what I do. And Rosebud, I'd like to segue. If you guys could just create a graphic. I know you guys have plenty of time. Just create a graphic of both of us on segues and make it like a peel transition.
Yeah,
Thanks
that
so
would
much.
be great.
But we just recently celebrated a 1-year anniversary.
Yeah.
We did. And it
1
was
year
really
married.
cute.
We were not together on the anniversary.
We were not together, and
I was in Oakland, and you were in where were you?
I think I was in New York.
You were in New York?
Yeah, I was in New York because I was hanging out with Blair, asking about different things I should do.
Okay, so yeah, we were not together for our anniversary.
We were with our significant others, and
he was with my best friend,
Yep.
and I was with Michael Che.
Yeah.
And we didn't see each other, and we missed each other, and it was a bummer.
we posted really sweet stuff.
Gross.
And
We did.
I bought Rosebud her present because it's paper. I bought her a plane ticket to Iceland, and we're going to Iceland. We're actually doing a show there. So if we do have listeners in Iceland, please come to our show
We
October
have made
23rd.
jokes about being in Reykjavik.
Yeah, I know. Just reminding them.
But no, it made me laugh because Stephanie reached out. One of our listeners, Stephanie, reached out and was like, "I thought this was a joke.
No,
I thought you guys doing a show in Reykjavik was a joke. It is not a joke.
It is not
real.
a joke. We are going to Reykjavik.
And so if you're one of the 10 people who lives there, please come to the show. I don't know how they have a theater that seats 200 people in Reykjavik.
Well,
There's no way 200 people are all going out on the same night.
200 people are going to come for sure. We're going to sell it out.
Yeah?
100%. I guarantee it.
Wow.
Because it's like they don't have a lot of comics stopping over there. So I have a feeling, I don't want to say this on the pod because somebody will hear it and they'll be like, we're offended, so we're not going. But I don't think a lot of people stop in Reykjavik other than musicians because they all want to visit Bjork and Sugar Ross or whatever. But
yeah.
Anyways, and Mogwai. Sorry, I got to shout out
though,
Mogwai.
Is if Bjork is from Reykjavik and that's like the vibe, I think that we're going to do well because we are sad.
Are you sad? I don't ever think of you as sad.
Andy, you don't think of me as sad, but you have clinical depression.
Yeah, and?
So I'm just saying if there's a sliding scale.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're saying like you're sad, but I mean like
Yeah.
you're sad. Yeah. I get it. No, it's okay.
Speaking of
you
sad.
will find my body sometimes.
Speaking of sad, we did not eat our wedding.
We did the tradition, which is that you save the top
You save the top of the wedding cake.
for a year.
You freeze it, and we froze it. We froze it in a plastic bag.
Yeah, we double wrapped plastic bags around it, and it's been a pain in the ass to have in a freezer for a year.
And to move apartments.
Yeah, we
I had
brought
to walk it from one apartment to the
did
other.
have to walk it from one apartment to the other.
And but we have it here tonight because we have not eaten our wedding cake together.
What has it been? 2 weeks since our anniversary? At least.
September 15th, babe.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah. So tonight is the night that we have it here. with the wedding, with the cake. We didn't get any presents that had to do with like kitchen stuff. Like nobody gave us like a cake holder.
Yeah, which I think is somebody was supposed to do that.
Somebody was supposed to do that.
Probably
Actually,
the
like
aunt of the groom or something.
someone was supposed to give it to us, but we didn't. So now we just have this bowl from IKEA and also this plate also from IKEA.
Our third plate.
Our third plate, we have 4.
Wow.
I put some of the flowers on it.
That's beautiful, babe. You did a really great presentation, you guys. It was a really delicious cake. Let's see how it tastes.
We're going to try it.
A year later.
Okay. Who's doing the first bite?
Well, you got the fork, so I think you are sister.
Okay. I didn't
And
like
I'm
the way
saying
you said
sister
that.
sexually
Yeah.
because I am attracted to you like a sister,
Gross. Okay.
like a forbidden love. How's that cake? You look like you like it. Is it good? You're making a face like you love it.
Is that what it tasted like?
I don't know.
Is that what it tasted like on our wedding night?
Well, I haven't tasted it yet, but I'll let you know.
Try to do it without your hand shaking.
It's pretty close.
That's what it tasted like.
Yeah.
It's fucking gross, dude.
It's a year old.
Ugh. Ugh.
It's that gross to you?
It really is not
I'm going to
good.
have a second bite.
That's not that good,
It's
Andy.
got a little freezer burn in it.
It does. It tastes like freezer burn. It tastes like freezer burn. It tastes like toothpaste that's freezer burn flavored.
It does have a little bit of a toothpaste vibe. I like it, though.
That's disgusting, dude.
What do you mean, dude?
I mean, dude, because
Nope. Still sugar and milk. All good to me.
ugh. Well, I'm shocked. I thought we had a way better cake than that. I thought that the cake
Okay,
that we
honestly,
got
I
was,
mean,
like,
obviously
really good.
it was a lot better, but I think I have lowered expectations because it is a year old wrapped in a bag.
It's still in my gums.
What do you mean? No, come on.
No, it stayed there. That was so fucking gross.
It was that gross to you.
Yeah, you know what it tasted like is what is that? What are the flowers made of?
I don't
Marzipan?
know. No.
The whole cake tastes like marzipan.
That you're only selling it on
It's
because
too
I love
sweet.
marzipan.
It's too sweet.
Oh, I mean, it was that sweet always. You don't remember it being that sweet?
I don't remember even eating the cake, to be honest, because my fucking corset was so goddamn tight I couldn't eat anything.
I think you did have some cake because we wiped it on each other's faces.
That doesn't mean that it went in my mouth.
Okay.
Also, you went so soft on that,
On what?
on the smushing the cake in my face. I thought it was very thoughtful of you because you were like, I didn't want to mess up your makeup or your hair.
Do you know what do you think you would be chill with me fucking up getting cake on you on our wedding day?
Yeah.
No, you do not put off that vibe at all.
What?
Yeah.
I don't?
No, babe. If I fucked up the way you looked,
I think I would have been chill with it.
maybe. I don't know.
We got all the pictures, you know?
I just didn't want you to have to like wash yourself, from your weekly washing that you do.
Well, the first way that you said, first of all, that's rude and hurtful. Second, you said that I looked so pretty you didn't want to mess up my makeup. And then just now you said you don't have the vibe of someone who could ride with me like that.
No, that's not what I mean. You are
Which is a different thing. You were like, you look so pretty. And now you're going, you're not a cool wife.
That is what I was saying. No, what I'm trying to say is that, yes, you looked very beautiful, and I didn't want to fuck up your makeup and stuff. But also,
The
you are
backpedaling,
scary.
folks. Here goes
You're
the back.
scary. You're scary.
I'm not scary. No one's scared of
It
me.
reminds me of this joke that I'm trying to work on, which is like the double standard of making fun of Andy versus making fun of Rosebud. This is a perfect kind of like tangent, which is like Rosebud will be like,
Here he goes.
"Hey, you dickless queer, did your hand shake when you went to the unemployment office today?" And then I'll be like, "Hey, Rosebud, you look tired," and you'll be like, "That is off limits.
Well, that's not funny.
That is not funny."
It's not. Dickless queer did your handshake going to the unemployment office is fucking hilarious.
Well, I came up with it, so it is.
That's funny.
Okay.
Okay, but if you say you look tired, you're just mean.
Okay, sorry. Hey, mother time. Did you just wake up from a genie's bottle? You look 1,000 years old.
That's funny. That's funny, you dumb queer.
As you guys heard, Rosebud does not support LGBTQIA people.
I obviously do, financially and emotionally.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Wow. Now I see why you are a top tier roaster.
That felt like you were reading it off a cue card.
Now I see why you are a comedy battle comedy's top female contestant.
Shut up.
I heard if you win another battle that you get your own show on Gas Digital.
First
I
of
heard
all,
that. I heard if you keep up these numbers, you get to play
Legion of Skanks
the
in
Stress
Rhode Island.
Factory in Bridgefield or Bridgeport. So I hope you.
Those fans are going to come for us. You better look out.
Oh no.
They will.
The only problem with those fans is that they're
going to say very mean things about you.
Great. Like I care, you fucking.
You would, though. It would bother you.
No.
It would. Like,
You
it
don't
would
think
creep into your head while we were fucking, and you'd be like, oh, fuck.
You don't think I've been
soft.
called low T or cuck or anything like that?
No, I know you've been called that. I called you that.
Yeah, and it's how I come. So I would not go soft. I'd get hard as a rock. Be a diamond cutter. I'd be the type of shit. My dick would be so hard I could make computer chips.
What?
I don't know. It made sense to me.
You could make computer chips.
It just feels like you'd have to have a pretty hard piece of machinery to make a computer chip. You know, there's lots of elements in there. And there's melted metal.
I just pictured computer chips like shooting out of the tip of your dick.
That too.
That's how I saw it.
That too. I came
Like a
so
floppy
hard.
disk.
I came so hard. Code came out. Because you called me a cuck.
I jizzed matrix numbers all over
Yeah.
the wall.
I jizzed your mother's home address. I doxed you via my urethra.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Man, we're back, huh?
I know. I may not.
We had
be
a couple
comfortable.
weeks there where it was feeling. I was feeling like a dark angel on the pod. I'm not gonna lie.
What were you feeling? Do you
Just
think we were talking about too much serious stuff?
yeah, we weren't being as silly, which wasn't bad. I wasn't like against it. I thought it was still fun
Yeah.
to do the podcast, but it was feeling a little less silly, and I missed it.
I'll tell you guys the solution. If you guys want to know the secret, you go to a therapist, and they have a kind of pillow-laden room with a lot of Tibetan art. And then they make you get in a childlike position and punch. And while you're punching, you have to say stuff to one of your parents that you have resentment towards.
Andy and I see the same.
Couple.
Okay, so we both see therapists out of the same office, but my therapist is his therapist's life partner.
Yeah.
And when I say that, I don't mean like a lesbian couple. I
They're
just
straight.
mean like a straight cis couple that is that's just been together and they're not married.
Yeah, and I think when we do couples counseling, that we should actually have them both be there.
Yeah, we need teams.
Yeah. Girls versus boys.
I'm bringing a
Who's
scoreboard.
mentally healthier? So they eventually, so what they do is they make you punch things and you go, Mom, you should have been nicer. You know, you should have supported
You
me.
should have told me I was pretty.
Yeah, all that. And then,
Let me have all the snacks I want.
yeah, exactly. And then out of nowhere, you just start crying. And then your therapist hugs you, which is weird because you're like, don't touch me, you freak.
Yeah.
This is not that kind of operation. I am here to cry because I punched a pillow.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yours hugs you?
I told you that.
Mine never hugged me.
Yeah, you're a woman. No, it's like creepier, you know?
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, probably a little bit.
I guess.
I didn't get like a, you know, it wasn't like a, it was a reverse hug.
What does that mean?
She hugged me.
I know that is pushing someone away.
Oh, yeah. She threw me out.
It was a reverse hug. She threw me in a puddle.
There's no crying in here. What if somebody's trauma
There's no crying in baseball.
What if somebody's traumatic moment was that
Their therapist said a Tom Hanks quote after they started crying?
No, in an alcoholic fit, they beat their goose to death.
What?
So that was like, because you're punching a pillow full of goose down.
Yeah.
And then, but their trauma is that their goose got beaten.
And there's just feathers flying everywhere, and
Yeah,
it's getting worse.
their dad beat their favorite goose to death, and she's like, "All right, I want you to hit the pillow," and they're like, "No, quackers."
Quackers.
I can't think of a better goose name.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's very funny that you and I are we've both been through the same kind of therapy though. Now.
For the longest time I was like, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And believe me, I wanted it to work. I was not a skeptic. And then boy did it work. And now I'm 100% better,
and you cry a lot more.
I've
You never cried before.
only cried for you once, right?
You cried in front of me once, and you did the most psychotic thing I've ever seen after someone cries.
Oh, you mean where I just stopped it?
You stopped. I was comforting you, and I was like, it's okay. It's all right. And then you stopped abruptly, and you turned to me, and you went, I wasn't crying, you fucking loser.
Oh, yeah, because I was joking.
Like, what?
Yeah.
And then you started hysterically laughing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have no idea what's going on, but he's having a breakdown.
It was a goof. I was pulling a joke on you. Of course I was crying.
It was psychotic.
Anyways,
it was the most psychotic
nobody
thing.
thinks I'm not crazy, okay? So we don't need to hash that I'm nuts, but...
I was legitimately embarrassed because I was feeling this like flood of emotion for you. And I was like, I had opened my heart to you. And for you to just turn and go, I wasn't crying, you pussy.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I've been known to go too big sometimes with my jokes. I've been known to go too volume. Like
what?
I've gotten like sometimes when you pretend to be angry.
Yeah.
And like somebody will like fake yell.
Yeah.
I've done it too loud and it's ruined the joke
bit.
before. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you sound like you needed to do that.
Yeah.
That happens to me when I'm PMSing and I just see people and I say hello to them. I say hello like too loud. And then I just sound like I'm mad.
I used to get stoned. My favorite thing back the last time I lived in New York is I would get stoned and I would go out into the city like by myself. Just headphones, walk around, go to a museum, whatever. And the worst thing that could ever happen would be that I'd see somebody I knew. I fucking hated that. And if I would have just been like, hey, I'm high, everybody would have been like, oh, cool, that must be fun. But for some reason, I was like, they cannot know. And so I'd just be in this fucking paralyzed, like, trying to leave while also trying to seem, like, engaged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That actually, I still hate that, whether I'm sober or whatever.
Seeing somebody?
Seeing someone I know on the street.
Yeah.
And then, like if you're eating and they stop and they stop by your table.
And they loom over you.
Oh, my God. Get out of here.
Get away from us. We're eating.
Yeah. That's the worst. If you're walking by somebody's table and they're having lunch.
Yeah.
And you know both of them, what part of the brain is that makes you go, they want me here? I wasn't invited. They're doing this by themselves, but they want me here.
I think it's pretty normal. I think we're jaded or fucked up enough to not think that that's normal. Most people want to, like, engage. If we weren't comics and, like, let's say we lived in, like, I don't know, fucking St. Louis, we would love people stopping by our table. You know? We'd be like, Hal and Sherry, whatever their fucking loser names are, these fucking dorks. She cheated on him. He doesn't even know. We both know. We have to keep that secret. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the timekeeper again. What do you want? A fucking award?
Telling us to
Jesus
shut the
Christ.
fuck up.
Oh, my God.
It's been 30 minutes.
Oh,
Get out of the
wow.
studio, you
Jeez,
losers.
God. I can't believe we fucking work with these people that they
hate us.
All they care about is half hours. It's the only thing. You should go work at Comedy Central if
with
you're short
half
at
hours.
half hours.
Okay, do we have... I don't know if we have a bad advice. Oh, yeah. We got a bad advice question. Wait, did I already do this? Best way to make new friends? Okay, fuck. All right, well, you guys fucked up then. You listeners fucked up. You didn't write us bad advice questions. You're supposed to. Every week, you're supposed to write us some bad advice. Send it in to fybpod@gmail.com. Is that it?
Yep.
Or 917-540-8395. You text it, you email it. It's one or the other. All right? And I know you guys are out there needing guidance.
Do you have that number memorized?
Pretty much.
Do you know my phone number?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Wait, let me try.
Nope. Don't say my phone number on the podcast.
Can you guys bleep that? Can you guys... Well, they have to guess the area code because I don't know what it is.
Oh, well. They might just... I'm not even going to go. Fuck it. Call me. I'm lonely.
What? I'm right here.
I didn't say sexually.
What? It's still offensive. Okay. So, guys, write to us. Text us.
Text me at my
Don't
personal
text
phone
Andy.
number. It's pretty easy to remember.
Can you guys bleep his phone number, please? Because now I'm scared. There's a lot of people that listen to this from guys we fucked. And
we know about them.
we know how they are. Okay? They have no loyalty. Just kidding. They're the most loyal fans I've actually ever encountered in my life. So... Do we have anything else, Andy? Do you want to... October 15th and 16th, we're going to be at Salt Lake City at Wise Guys Comedy Club.
I don't know the street address. I'm sorry.
We're really sorry we don't know the street address. It's Andy's fault.
Yeah, my bad. But it's in Salt Lake City. It's not Ogden or whatever the landing.
It is in Salt Lake City, yes.
It's right where the Utah Jazz play.
And then December 12th through December 16th, I'm going to be all through Texas. I will have those dates up on my website this week. Fuck, I got to do that. October 16th, I'm going to be...
October 17th, she'll be at the
December 13th, I will be at the Creek in the Cave in Austin, Texas. December 14th, I will be at LOL in San Antonio, Texas. December 15th, I will be at Addison Improv in Dallas. And December 16th, I will be at the Houston Improv. And then this weekend, I'm going to be at Foxwoods opening up for Whitney Cummings. And
this is coming out after that.
Fuck me.
Anyways,
I'll be with Fortune Feimster in
Baltimore.
October 8th and 9th.
Both nights.
No, it's Baltimore and then somewhere else, but just check Fortune's website.
All right, guys, here's how you do your dates. I'll show you real quick.
I'm going to kick you in the dick.
November 6th and 7th, I'll be at the Punchline in Philadelphia. November 26th and 27th, I will be at Skyline Comedy Club in Appleton, Wisconsin. And December 29th, 30th, and 31st, or something like that, I will be at Laughs Comedy Club with my wife, the hilarious Rosebud Baker, the fastest rising star in female comedy. And
wow.
we will also be in Reykjavik at Secret Cellar October 23rd. So if you know one of those freaking weirdos up there by the North Pole, send them our way. We love you guys. Bye.
Also, if you live in Reykjavik and you have a pet reindeer, please invite us over to your house.
You want to touch it.
Bye.